Good morning, everybody. My name is Mike Wainwright. I'm here with Ted Mueller, professional powerlifter. Ted's got a powerlifting bench press of 440 in his last meet. It was right, Ted?
Yes.
All right. And I have Jason Dobbs who's filming this. Jason's a professional cyclist. All right. Thank you guys for both being here with me today. We are in my final project for motor learning here through the master's program at American Public University. Sorry about the clacking in the back, but we are in the gym, all right? My final project here is going over everything that we learned through the past 8 weeks, all right? Either a feedback of a specific skill, freezing the degrees of freedom, practice session, information processing, or reinforcement of motivation. What I decided to do for this program, for this assignment, is go over the practice sessions and freezing of the degree of freedom, all right? Along with the bench press, all right? I'm a huge bench press fan. I love the bench press. But you watch people come into the gym, all right? And they lie flat on the bench, all right? Do the bench press rep out, all right? They're not getting the proper technique that they actually need, all right? So my job here today is to teach you about the proper bench press with Ted. Of course, Ted's got perfect form, all right? He's a world record holder, so of course he has perfect form to do this, all right? But along with that, though, practice session. This is a specific program for a specific population. Of course, if you don't like going to the gym, you're not in this population of going over this program. But if you like going to the gym, you want to get your max bench press up, this is the way to do it. This is a specific motor skill, right? The bench press, all right? This is the motor skill that we are going to go over, and the transfer. All right, the transfer of learning is the use of previously practiced performed skills. New skill. So we're going to take different skills that you're going to learn and transfer it to one technique itself. Right? Over the course of this 8 to 12 minutes that I have before, I'm going to talk a little bit somewhat of general motor program also, discrete and serial motor skills, along with the continuous motor skills. All right, so. The bench press. You see people come in, say, if you can lie down on the flat of the bench, all right? You see people come in and they lie down on the bench press. All right? You see how Ted's lying right here, all right, on the bench press. Right? They'll come in, they'll grab the bar, all right? They'll start repping out for their bench press, do a couple reps. What they're actually doing is they're actually taking away from a lot of the skill that will give them more weight and more function when they do this. So now, if Ted, all right, ends up, we're gonna actually go into more of a discrete skill right now. It's gonna have a beginning and an end, all right? So now Ted would lie down on the bench. All right, watch how he takes his hands. See how his hands are kind of like sucking up to his hand? He's actually pushing himself up and making an accordion with his back. And if you look right under here, okay? Ted's got an arch right here underneath his back, in between his back and the bench itself. Okay? Along with that, he's gonna try to take his shoulder blades and pinch his shoulder blades together. So now as he keeps on doing this, so Ted, if you can sit back up again. Alright, go back into the motion. There, he's doing his discrete skills. Once he masters this, right, and gets that proper arch, gets the shoulder blades pinched together, he can start to now try to grip the bar. Once he grips the bar, he's going to end up having leg drops. Right? He's going to drive his legs into the ground, and what that's going to do is that's going to make him nice and firm. Right? He's very tight as it is. So if I was to move him, I can't move him. All right? Now, that's also the degree of freedom, okay? From his chest down, he's frozen. He's freezing, all right? So that the degree of freedom with the freeze is right there. All right? Because all the movement that he's going to have now, once we bring the bar up in front of him, is with his arms and his elbows and his pec muscles. So now, the bar out. 3, 2, 1. Bench. As you see, he comes down. Press. Rack. The only movement that Ted had at that point was in his arms. Right? He brought the Olympic bar down to his chest, pressed it up. So what he actually did is he took a discrete skill, made it a serial motor skills, because he was actually doing a bunch of discrete skills all together. All right? Along with this, though, too, we can have some continuous motor skills also. So now, if Ted wants to max out, okay? As you see, he got back into his posture. He's at a nice tight position. All right? He's going to have his degree of freedom, freezing degree of freedom. Out. Bench. And he's just gonna keep on pressing. Now, for somebody like Ted, 45 pounds, he's got a 440 bench press. This is gonna take probably about 100 reps for him to start to feel this at all. Press. Good. So, now, with practice skills, all right, with us doing this as practice skills, all right, we can do it either in varied or random practice skills. All right. Right now, we are in a predictable environment. All right, which that means we are in a closed motor skill environment. All right, we're in a gym. There's no weight on this bar. All right, he's learning this skill as we go. All right, he's learning the arch. All right, hand placement. All right, tightness of the body, leg drive. All right, so now. We want to change it up. Now, if Ted's coming in here just to get a regular workout in, not getting ready for any competition, he'll probably have just a random practice. All right, maybe do sets of 8. All right, at 225. All right, but when he gets ready for his competition, right, he's going to end up having a very training progression. So what that means is that he's going to end up going up in weight, and eventually. About 2 weeks before his meet, he'll be at 90 to 95% of his max that he's going to want to do at the meet. Okay. As time goes on with that, though, all right, it's going to end up turning into a open motor skill environment. Okay. The meet's going to be different. The meet's going to have a crowd. The meet's going to have a lot more weight on this. All right. The meet. Right? It's going to be a lot different than being in here with getting your training in. All right? But now, let's say that we decide we're just doing 45 pounds on the Olympic bar weight. Okay, you feeling like you want to do 225?
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to put 225 on the bar. Watch how tight he stays even as the weight goes on. But now we're actually kind of changing the environment. We're making it a non-stable environment because we're adding weight on it. All right, let's give it a shot. He starts his setup. He sits down. Right? Once he lies down, he takes his hands. He'll do a suction cup, kind of like an accordion style with his back. As you see the arch, right? He's got his arch. Right? He'll end up taking his shoulder blades, try to pinch them together. He'll grip the bar. Right? He'll do his leg drive. All right. So now, from all the skills that we did the arch, gripping the bar, pinching the shoulder blades together, also the leg drive. All right. Now he is frozen. Right? We have a degree of freezing right here. Once we release that bar up, because everything from here down is frozen. As you can see, he is nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Bench, press, rack. As you saw with that, the only movement that Ted had was with his arms down to his chest, down to his pecs. All right? So with the degree of freedom, everything was frozen from the way down. The only movement he had, like I said, was his elbows, his arms down to his chest. Boom. All right? Again, with the stereo and discrete motor skills, we ended up going over those. Continuous motor skills, open and closed environments. I know that I was supposed to talk about practice and degree of freedom of freezing. I kind of went into some of the general motor program also, but just so that you can get the skill and understand what we were talking about. All right, again, I thank Ted for being the actor. I thank Jason for videoing. All right, until next time, thank you very much.